Do not fear, the Plastic Queen is here. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Iconically Unhinged. On today's episode, I need to offend some people as always. This time it's going to be manifestation coaches real quick, okay? Real quick, come here. If you've ever been broke, unstable, or like in survival mode, you already know this, I think. I hope. Most abundance mindset advice is written by people who never had to choose between groceries or gas. I'm just going to say it. Because when you're poor, you don't need affirmations. You need strategy. You need systems, right? You need psychological containment. So panic doesn't make your like decisions for you, if that makes sense. Like money trauma changes your brain and no one wants to talk about that. And I think that it's very important to highlight that because growing up in a household, for example, myself, where money was an issue on and off. But for some reason, my parents didn't really know how to navigate money because they never had like an insane amount of it. So they don't really know how much or how money works, right? So when that happens, I, in return, didn't learn about money. Money was like a scary thing, something that we rely on, something that we need. It's an issue, something, an argument. It's always something. It held a really different kind of value in our lives. And that made me scared of money, first of all, and also not really good with money. I want to break that. That's all I've ever wanted. So I developed like a shopping addiction as like a rebellion to that by accident, obviously, but it's because I don't know about all. I'm now 29 years old and I'm just starting to learn about money. But we're not here to talk about money specifically. It's the topic of abundance. And let's be honest, a lot of money mindset content assumes you already have stability, time, emotional bandwidth, a safety net, a safety net, and zero immediate consequences if something fails, right? And that's not the reality for most people, myself included. When you're poor, every decision feels high stakes. Every risk feels dangerous and every delay feels catastrophic. Like it's the end of the world. It's over. So when somebody says, just invest in yourself, just take a leap, just take a leap, it doesn't work that way for the rest of us most of the time, all of the time. But that doesn't mean that abundance is fake, right? It doesn't mean that it doesn't exist and like it's impossible to achieve. It just means that it's misapplied. There were periods in my life where money was, can I eat today? Can I shower today? Can I go to work? Can I survive just one more week? You know what I mean? Without everything just collapsing on me. That has been the majority of my 20s. And during that time, I noticed something. People with money give advice that really ruined me. And it did many times. Like, just quit your job and follow your passions, follow your dream. Like, don't take a job that doesn't align. Like, it's just like, pick something, trust the universe, right? And it's like, I always trust the universe, first of all, but no, I trusted structure, consistency, boring money moves. And that's what actually saved me, genuinely. I believed I deserved better. If we're going to talk about the mindset and the manifestation of it all, it's not that I sat and waited for it. I believed I deserved better, so I did better. I didn't just sit and wait for it, right? Manifested it by first believing that I'm worthy of it and acting based on that made me make better decisions for myself, like choosing what I want to do to get out of this situation, asking for raises when I earned and deserved them, leaving if I'm not getting paid enough, and being abused on top of it. Having a cousin is still a work in progress, sadly, because of said shopping addiction. We have to do some reframing, right? we have to do some reframing if we're going to achieve abundance. And here's the reframe nobody gives you. A survival mindset isn't broken, it's adaptive. It's not broken, it's adaptive. It keeps you alive. It makes you cautious. It forces you to prioritize stability. The problem is not the survival mindset. The problem is when you're stuck and you never graduate from that mindset. Abundance isn't about radical or reckless optimism, right? It's about expanding your capacity for risk slowly and intelligently. You don't go from zero to Chanel. It's not how the world works. That's not how it happens. You move from slowly from chaos, right? To stability, to leverage, to freedom. That's the real progression. It's steps. It doesn't just, oh my God, I have no money. I'm stressed out. I don't even know if I can afford to eat tomorrow. And then waking up tomorrow and out of nowhere, I'm going to the Chanel store. You know what I mean? Like, that's not how it works. So if you're broke or unstable right now, let's start building boring stability. I'm going to say it. Boring. Stability is boring, but it's needed. Take that sexy job. Stack cash. Reduce chaos. Stop it. Instead of buying stuff, buy time. You're not selling out. You're buying yourself options. Options are what? Power. People with money have options, right? And they move around like they have options. Sometimes you have to observe and realize that you could do that too. You could do that too. Just because you don't have options does not mean that you can't. What do you do? What do you do? You start with finding ways to get yourself some options. So you buy yourself options. How do you do that? By taking the boring job. Yup, I said it. By doing something you don't really want to do. Nobody wants to do bare minimum. Nobody wants to do, well, I mean, a lot of people want to do bare minimum, sorry. Like they don't want to do bottom of the barrel, right? They don't want to start at the beginning, but everybody has to start somewhere. Some people, yes, they start at the top. It's just not that's not your journey. And that's okay. The quicker we accept that journey is not your journey, the faster we can get onto your journey. Quick, quick. Because it is what it is, right? And you're starting there. Let's start there. So what do? You take the boring job. You don't buy stuff. It's okay. You're not going to be the cool one. You're going to be the one that is wearing the same outfit every day. And that's okay. That's okay. I was there until now my closet is literally, I can't stop filling it up and I don't know what to wear. It's not because I don't have anything to wear. It's because I have so much to wear. But I swear to God, and like one of my friends always makes fun of me, like he used to, but it's like a fun joke because we have like an inside joke of like a one day, right? But it's about a gray crop top. I wore that crop top to the fucking ground. Let me tell you, I swear to God, you could not see me in anything but that crop top. But that was my reality. And I knew I had to, instead of buying a new crop top, I had to prioritize utilizing my resources into survival, into making sure that I'm fed, that I'm warm, that I'm able to go to work and back. I had to. Everybody's watching Black Mirror. Oh my gosh. Da, 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 da. Can't afford Netflix. You know what I mean? Like at the time, I was like, I don't even have, like, why haven't you watched it? Oh, I don't have Netflix. Why? Because I can't afford it. Like, it's okay. You're not going to be cool. But like, do you want to be cool or do you want to be the trendsetter? Right? Do you want to be cool or do you want to not worry about money again? Do you want to be cool or do you want to one day own a home? Do you want to be cool or do you want housing? You know? Do you want to be cool or do you want to choose yourself? That's really what it's about. That's where you find the balance and the real manifestation that nobody is telling you exactly how I'm telling you right now. This is exactly how you do it, right? You find the balance between the thoughts of the I deserve, I believe, I'm worthy. You mix that with affirmative action where you also show the universe that you mean it, which means saving if you have to. I still struggle with that, but again, I feel like I'm like a broken record, but like taking the first job, whatever job it is. I remember the first time I came to the US in 2017, and I've never worked a job in my life. I was 20 years old. That was like my first time like leaving, you know what I mean? Like doing something major. And I barely graduated high school because I was getting bullied, not because I was not smart. But um what is the correlation is because I was just like depressed and my focus was not on graduating with A pluses. It was just surviving and graduating. Just get me out of here. So but I remember when I first got here, I had no place to live. I had no job. I had no money. I came here with like a suitcase and a dream. I always say it's like the craziest thing, but I had to like beg for a job. But you have to do what you have to do, right? Because I wanted something. So that's how you put that I deserve, I am worthy, I believe, I think, I'm a magnet, I'm all of these things. You put it into affirmative action and you're like, okay, what am I going to have to do? If McDonald's is not hiring, well, we got to go lower, I guess. Like pay wise, not, I don't see any shame in any job, any. I don't care. I'll do what I have to do and I will do it the best I could do. And I will be the best. You best believe, because I don't want to lose that. I don't want to go back to having to beg for opportunity and having to survive and lose stuff and you know what I mean, having to repeat. But I started working as a maid. I was a maid to rich white people who live in La Jolla. It's like where I work now, actually, it's just so crazy. But wow, that is so crazy. Um, but yeah, I was basically cleaning toilets for rich white people here in San Diego. It's just like the most insane houses. And I'm so grateful for that job. I learned so much and I begged. I was like, please. I literally called her after I applied. I didn't hear anything back from them. And I was like, please, I need a job. I promise. I will not let you down. I promise. Just please give me a chance. And I remember saying, I was like, I will work the first day for free just to show you that I'm a quick learner. I'll do what I have to do. I got what it takes. Just give me an opportunity. And she did. And I did not disappoint her. And then I moved up. And then I lost the job. And I lost my housing. And then I started again. And then I did it again and again and again and again and again and again. And then I had to sacrifice a lot of things on the way, of course, in order for me to reach what I was trying to reach the whole time. I was fighting for something. But what was that? And how do I achieve it, right? It was stability. I wanted stability. I wanted to be okay. I wanted to not worry all the time about everything. So what did I do? I stopped drinking. I stopped partying. I didn't buy clothes anywhere. So I focused on I need housing. That's the main focus. What does it take? This much. Okay. Do what I have to do. I made it happen. It made it happen. And I was like, okay, now what? Now I need a job that can keep up with said housing. So I did. But then I lost the job. I immediately found another one. Immediately. Because I can't now, right? Now I have to. It's like, it's so crazy, but I bit more than I could chew and I figured out how to chew it. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, that's how I always do it. I bought a car and I figured out how to pay for it. And I sustain it that way because I don't want to lose it because I know what it's like to not have it. And that's how you get abundance is by doing the dirty work that nobody wants to do for themselves. A lot of people are not willing to just, you know what I mean, and dig deep into their own selves and make things happen. And if you decide to do that, that already puts you ahead of everyone else. And that's how you get the abundance. That's how you attract the abundance. That's how you manifest the abundance. You don't just sit and just, I deserve, I am a magnet, I'm a money magnet, money comes to me in big lumps. You could say that all day long, all night long. But if you're not taking action, if you're not showing the universe that you're asking for abundance from, if you don't show it, you deserve it, and that you're willing to do what it takes to get it, why would it give it to you? Abundance isn't a vibe. It's a system you build while no one is watching. It's saying it will not stay in survival forever, but I will respect the stage that I'm in. And when you do that, you stop chasing money. Money starts cooperating with you. You have to change your perspective. Again, perspective is everything. Everything. And that's it. If this episode hit, sit with it. And if it means you're uncomfortable, good. That's usually where clarity lives. Come for the rise and stay for the clarity. As always, till next time. Bye, Fast Day.